Different hairstyle in the PS3 version. Did my game just close down? So that's what his hair looked like in the PS3 version, huh? Hope it doesn't do that shit in the middle of a fight again. Let me look for a fight real quick. I just want to make sure. Like I said, man, I don't really got any money right now for other Yakuza games, so for anything right now, I'm on a tight budget, so I got no choice but to pirate certain games. So let me just have another fight. Let's see. If anything, I'll look for a different Yakuza copy. Different copy of 4, if anything. There's always other websites, bro. Trust me. No, not the one on PS3. Another PC copy. There's no point to emulating. There's really no point to emulating it either if there's literally a PC copy right in front of me. And besides, those are what I plan to... When I finish all Yakuza games on PC, then I'll plan to start them over through the PS3 emulation. Starting with 0 again. Remastered version runs way better than the PS3 versions. No doubt there. Faster loading times. I believe you on that. And that's why a PC game closes down. That's why you honestly... That's why it's better to freaking run as administrator. So no problems happen, but even running as administrator can be a problem. That's why playing games on console are better than playing them on PC. Sometimes PC is the best way to go, but it's also the worst way to go. It's literally also the worst way to go, because console games you don't have to install, you don't have to literally like update your graphics card or shit like that. You don't gotta update shit every now and then just to play a damn game. Technically, you still gotta update stuff on your console and stuff like that, but you don't gotta update a graphics card and shit like you do on PC. Just to run games with no problems. That's one thing that sucks about having PC. Where you gotta update your graphics card every now and then just to play a game and stream with no problems and stuff. But console, you don't gotta deal with that shit. Yeah, you gotta pop out updates and stuff like that, but you know, those updates don't like, you know, improve game performance and shit like that like PC does. Yakuza 5, but 3 and 4 got delisted. Yet the Japanese PSN store on the PS3 still has a lot of games out there. Funny. Sony think they're real funny. Check stats, dress up. Accessories, what we got? Rings. Oh yeah, that's right. All right, let's lower it down a bit. Definitely got the goods. Damn straight, there's a lot to look at. Alright, here we go. Yep. Give me 1 second, guys. Appreciate that, ours. Damn. You know, honestly, maybe this is why girls ran from Aizen. You know what Eisen said at the end of the Idolmaster stream? Right after I told him to literally get some checkups, he said he's gonna check up on his dick, and then I literally was like, "Well, I didn't say anything, but Full Metal said something." Then he was all like, he called Eisen a nasty little shit and said, "No wonder the girls ran from you now." And I bursted out laughing. I'm like, bro, if you act like that in my stream, don't come back. I noticed. You know how they say men think with their dicks? Well, that's what he's doing that's getting him into trouble. Okay. Bro, the fact that the time goes down, even during the dialogue, that's so unfair. It's like I'd have to skip through the dialogue just to literally save time. True, but damn. Scored one lead. All right, boys, let's get to the next one. So we got a fight in the middle of a sub story. Oh no. Yeah, facts though. That is so GTA 3. Good. Let's look for one more. There we go. That's 3 down. Crap, we got to get back there in time. I can't. Do we have to even get back there in time? I mean, I got 3 down, so it was like. Okay, never mind. All right. Why do I feel like something bad's gonna happen if we meet up there? Nishikiyama? The Ishin version of Nishikiyama? I always love coming up to this rooftop. It's where we fought against Majima in 3. Not only that, but in the previous games too, man. A lot of shit happened here. In Kiwami. Well, one of the areas close to the rooftop in the Millennium Tower. Which is where Yumi's apartment was, I think. Final stage again?
Yeah, 来たね。時間通り。君なら約束を果たしてくれると思っていたよ。
秋山さん。ありがとう。
I can never make that amount of, I can never make that amount of money in my lifetime, bro. Mm-hmm.
その代わりと言っちゃなんだけど、一つ教えてほしいことがある。
何ですか？
どうしてリリちゃん、人を殺して回ってるの？
Mm-hmm. You know, and this is why I said
長、
she had to be involved in that shit.
君だよね。
It explains why she left that place. That
と言ってバーの店長もそうだ
that other place she was working, her previous
ど
job.
うしてあんなことしてるんだ？あのライター。
ライター？
そう。君が初めてうちの店に来た時に持ってたライター。あれだよ。あのライター、大女優って店のだったでしょ。そのことを聞いたら、君は以前世話になった店だって。
ええ。
あの店ね、女装バーだったんだよ。知ってた？店のキャストは全員男だったんだよ。だから君が働いていたというのはおかしい。なら君は一体いつそのライターを手に入れたのか。きっと店長を殺した時だよね。現場で死んでいた男の上着には柴田組の大門がついていた。最初は柴田組の犯行かと思ったけど違ったみたいだね。この前君とデートしてる時に襲ってきた柴田組の連中、あれも俺じゃなくて実は君を狙っていたんだろう。君、本当は何者なの？柴田組とはどういう関係なのかな？
I knew they wouldn't end things off like this.
秋山さん、
Like regular.
あなたはさっきお金を返さなくていいから教えてほしいって言ってましたよね。
ああ、そう言った。
じゃあお金は必ず返します。
なるほどね。だから教えたくないってことか。
すみません。
どこか行くの？
ええ。私にはまだやらなきゃいけないことが残っているから。
そうか。じゃあまたしばらく会えなくなるね。
はい。
わかった。じゃあ全てが終わったら貸した金返しにまた店まで来てくれ。
ええ。
また君に会える日を楽しみに待ってるよ。
Music slams. keep it going, guys. We go this way. PS3 still turned on at times just to update. Nip, 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 nip. Oh. Let me count those kicks real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. I think that's 14 kicks. Mm-hmm. Does the florist return or? The fact that Majima's put in jail makes me hate Daigo. Daigo's a damn fool. They need that money to keep their money going on. I mean, keep the company going. So I mean, like, Is she really gonna leave? I guess it would be kind of stupid to throw things at her since we're trying to get her back. At least she could fight. That's for sure. Damn, did Akiyama snap for a sec? Oh yeah, I see it now. Booming. Hmm. Tough fighter, but a shameful loser. That kind of makes the job hard around here. Eh. Woo! Move. Strike. I thought there was more than one. All right. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. And stop. When enemies have blood on their face. Too much blood for that matter. Akiyama. Part of the Majima family.
誰やお前は。この店のオーナーの秋山というものです。総社さんは俺は真島組の南っちゅうもんや。
That's Saku Minami of the Majima family, a Tojo clan subsidiary.
真島組？それってカムロ町ヒルズ建設に絡んでる東上会の大幹部の？そうよ。真島組や。お、ちょっと待ったね。
The King of the Night and Mad Dog of Shimano. He also makes a return in Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Part of Majima's pirate crew, right? Damn it. Damn.
送信ボタンを押したつもりだったんですが、押し間違っちゃったみたいで。申し訳ない。暗かったもんで、つい。暗かったからつい押し間違えた？兄ちゃん、その話、ほんまやな。そうか。なら、ま、いいわ。南さんでしたっけ？あ？まや。南さんのご用件は何なんでしょうか？おお、それやそれ。この店にリリって女がおるって聞いてな。なんや、えらいべっぴんさんらしいやないか。そんでちょっと指名したらなあかん思てな。リリですか。申し訳ありませんが、彼女は本日をもって店を退店しました。あ？
Oh no.
そら困るわ。彼女に何かご用ですか？そう。
Fuck if I know.
その女連れてこい言われただけやからな。親父って真島さんにですか？そういうことや。せやからリリって女の居場所教えてもらえないか。お客様、申し訳ありませんが、キャストのプライベートを教えるわけにはいかないんですよ。
Respect.
そういったご用件でしたらお引き取りください。あ？何やと？私はね、一度自分の店で働いたキャストを理由もなく売るような真似はできないんですよ。なんや、かっこいいこと言うとるやないか。ええ。私は常に
Guilty as charged, but good as an owner if they don't protect their workers.
おもろい兄ちゃんやな。じゃあけど
I wish that was the real thing in a job site in real life. Cause like most people like that don't exist in real life.
金ですか。
They just give a fuck about themselves.
あんたの口からその兄ちゃんの居場所聞き出さんごとには帰られへんねや。どうしてもお帰りいただけないようでしたら実力行使ということになりますね。よろしいですか？ほう、いい度胸しとるやんけ。ほんなら
But you wanna know how this proof? Shahiro told me the job that he worked at, the former job that he worked at when he left, it literally leaked most of his info. That's how you know that there's certain jobs that aren't private and people just give a fuck about themselves. I think I've considered doing Yakuza videos for hard boss battles, possibly. I'm thinking about it. Oh my god, I missed it.
まだや。こんなんで終わりと思ったら大間違いや。しぶといね。さすが真島組だ。くそ。また負けるわけにはいかんのじゃ。やめや。
The man himself. Go to Majima.
親父。親父？まさかあの真島組長。
The Mad Dog of Shimano. And formerly the King of the Night.
この音痴から聞いとるかもしれんが、リリっちゅう女を探しとる。ここにおるんやないのか？
彼女はもうここにはいませんよ。どこに行ったかも知りません。
そっか。
Kiryu-chan!
遅かったっちゅうことか。
リリに一体何の用です？リリは柴田組に追われていた。まさか真島さん、あんたもそのことに関係しているんですか？
そうなんか。柴田組が。
教えてください、真島さん。リリは一体何者なんですか？なぜあんたたちに追われなきゃならないんですか？
あいつは、安子ちゃんは、俺が守らなあかんねや。
安子。
Damn, it's Yakuza 0 all over again.
本名ですか？なんであなたが守る必要があるんですか？
それが、俺の償いやからや。25年前の、あの日のな。
償い？
Fucking up back in 85. Wait, 1985? That must be Saijima. April 20th, 1985. Oh yeah! Wait, hold on! Saijima, wait, is that Majima's brother? Majima's sworn brother? I'm sorry, at first, I remember the Saijima, but I didn't think it was this Saijima.
いやー、それにしても暑いな。まだ4月やっちゅうのになんやねんな、この暑さは。
なんや30度もあるらしいわ。ほんまこの国がぶっ壊れとんのとちゃうが？
この国っちゅうよりもこの世界やろ。これがいわゆる環境破壊っちやっちゃ。
お、自分ちょっと頭良さそうやん。
当たり前や。オゾンがどうこう言うてたわ。
誰がや？
うちの親父が。
島の案が？
なんや世の中の流行。
Years ago, back when Shimano was still alive.
これからうちらの業界も環境に気ぃ使わんといかんらしい。
はあ、アホらしい。
Didn't they both face punishment due to insubordination and going against orders as Yakuza? And Majima ended up getting one of his eyes fucked up.
春先でもこないに立派なの売ってるもんなんやね。
ま、ちょっと高かったけど。せやけどしばらくの間こないなもん食えんように。
And then Majima later on asked, he asked Shimano, where's my brother? Where's my brother Saijima?
せっかく兄弟が来てんねや。ちょっとビールでも買うてこいや。
はいはい。行ってきます。あ、なんかつまみもいる？
おう、頼むわ。
わかった。
なんや 安子ちゃん知らんのか？
当たり前や。明日人殺しに行きますなんて言えるわけないやろ。
他にも言い方あるやろ。俺ら二人明日から長いお勤めや。最後の別れくらいちゃんとしとった方がええで。
いらんそんなもん。縁起でもない。はい。それより例のあれ持ってきたんやろ。
Gets rubber bullet gun?
ああ、
What type of 4-kid shit are they doing? Bullet case, I'm dead.
まがいもんは一切なし。同時間組経由で仕入れた正真正銘の本物や。拳銃は全部で6丁。1丁につき6発撃てるとして36発は発射できる。
36発か。
相手は上野義治とその場にいる清和会の連中全員。
何人くらいになりそうや。
10人弱ってとこやろな。
せやったら一人頭に3、4発使えるっちゅうことやな。十分な数や。
なあ兄弟。
あ？
逃げ出すなら今のうちだ。2対10。奇襲とはいえ圧倒的に不利な戦いだ。それにたとえ成功したとしても短くて10年。下手すりゃ無期懲、いや死刑だってあり得る。俺は天涯孤独の身だ。島野の親父を親父と呼ぶようになってから覚悟はできてる。でもお前には安子ちゃんがいる。冴島、お前本当に安子ちゃんを残したままでいいのか？
兄弟、関西弁忘れとるで。
あ？お前、人が真剣に喋ってる時に。
俺は覚悟できとるよ。俺もお前と同じや。笹井の親父のためやったら何でもやる。それに試してみたいんや。冴島大河っちゅう男がこの登場界でどこまで登れるのかをな。
冴島。
何しとるんじゃ兄弟。くっそ。あ、俺や。笹井組の冴島や。今真島と待ち合わせの時間なんやけど、あいつ来えへんね。ああ、そうや。ちょっとそっちで。来よった。ああ、もうええ。切るで。なんや。10人以上おるやないか。
Guns. The rubber guns. Bullets, man. Break. Just like I saw in the opening. Just like I saw in the opening. All right, so I ended up searching this up because I was literally getting me some juice, but from what I heard, the reason why Majima was late was because he was given last-minute orders to not join Saejima in the assassination, and I guess Majima went either way and ended up losing one of his eyes because he ignored orders. That's how he ended up losing his eye, from what I remember. Where the fuck is the... Oh, wow. Get that shit off. Katsuragi was low-key pussy right there. I'm like, come on, dude. Oh, no.
親父だけはこの人だけは守らなきゃならないんだ。これも親父が天下取るため上野さん堪忍や助けて。
Part 2, Taiga Saejima. Chapter 1, To the Truth. "6:05 p.m., April 21st, 1985, a few hours after the attack. Taiga Saejima of the Tojo clan's Sasai family is arrested for murder after surrendering to the Kamurocho police. Police suspect the attack to be part of the feud between the powerful Tojo clan and its adversary, the Yuano Seiwa clan. Executive involvement of both clans is investigated as police began interrogation of Saejima. However, Saejima maintains his silence throughout the interrogation, unable to establish a direct link to the Tojo clan. Police conclude that the incident was a one-man job. Saejima is sent to the prosecutor's office. A few months later, 20-year-old Taiga Saejima is given the death penalty for the murder of 8 members. I don't know where the number came from. Murder of 18 members of the Ueno Seiwa clan, and is immediately transferred to Tokyo Penitentiary. Okay. Decades later, on March 1st, 2010, after 25 years of awaiting his execution, Taiga Saejima suddenly issued a transfer order. Wow, so 10 years did pass. The plot twist of rubber bullets. What the fuck was the point of doing that though? Like, rubber bullets, like. So that's why Majima couldn't come either. He was given last minute orders not to help Saejima in the assassination, I'm guessing. And they say he tried to go too, but they ended up beating him to death and stuff. Not to death technically, but they ended up beating him because he tried to disobey orders. So that's why Majima never showed up, I assume. Ah, it's you a bitch for you a bitch for stabbing Kiryu. I hate you. Hope you stay in jail, not Saejima. Hamazaki deserved to stay in prison. So then, Saejima was in prison around 2010, which means that around that time, Kiwami 1 took place. But wouldn't Kiryu also be in prison around that time too? Like somewhere around that time frame? Or maybe just a different prison because he was in prison in Kamurocho while Saejima was in prison around Sotenburi. But Saejima was in prison much longer than Kiryu though, right? He was in the slammer much longer than Kiryu. And how long was Saejima in? For 10 years? Since both him and Saejima acted like brothers toward each other. They really want us to like They really tried to make us like Hamazaki after what he did to Kiryu in 3. Don't tell me they want revenge. Don't tell me he want revenge. Damn, we get.
上の聖和だよ。
I knew it.
あんたに25年前殺された上の聖和会の若衆の子分だよ。あんたに親取られてから20数年。
I'm getting reminded of Street Fighter V anime where Ryu was in jail because he was framed and shit. And he had to fight Sagat. And then he was ended up proven innocent and gotten out of jail. I'm still remembering the fight between Ryu and Guile. When Ryu got his ass beat by Guile. He got Sonic kicked by Guile, and then like this was like in the middle of a bar. Then they was all like, that's when they decided to travel over the world and fight many other opponents and stuff. I'm like, I'm surprised at the end of the anime. Ryu ain't asked Guile for a rematch, bro, for when he whooped his ass in the bar. I'm like, all right, so let's see how Saejima fights. Yeah. Let's see how Saejima fights. Ooh, damn. I don't care what anyone says. I didn't see the movies for Street Fighter, but I heard the movies were good because Sakura's in one of those movies too. What I will say is that the Street Fighter V anime was special to me. Hmm.
お前の人生がめちゃくちゃになったんは親が死んだせいちゃうやろが。我も極道の端くれやったらな。
A real Yakuza owns up to his shit. So if you want to blame someone, try looking in a mirror. I mean, the floor is the closest mirror he'll ever get, bro, since that's the only thing he's tasting on the ground. A Street Fighter 2 animated movie? Aren't the Street Fighter movies like free to watch on YouTube or something? I think. Oh, ooh, ooh. Damn. Majima wasn't the only one getting beaten. We're doing that to Saejima. You gonna get what he deserves? That's good. I hope so. You got a visitor? Is that either Majima or oh no, Hamazaki? This was after Hamazaki stabbed Kiryu, right? Or was this before? Okay, yeah, you're right. Yup. Because in Yakuza 3, Kiryu was stabbed by Hamazaki in 2007. And, okay. No questions asked. So he just hits anyone that's a Yakuza then? Well, I hope we kick that guy's ass and fuck. Trying to escape from prison. I technically still hate him. I'm gonna save afterwards too. The next day, March 4th, 1:00 p.m. I gotta say, when they did the whole backstory and everything, I didn't think they would show him in prison. Show his prison days and stuff. I thought they would like start his chapter off with him out of prison. But this is crazy. But of course, they're planning to bust out in the middle of night, right? It would be dumb to do it around broad daylight. You know what I heard though? I saw this one video, this one funny YouTube short with this one person who was in jail for years. And he had this one area that was open. This one this one passage out of jail.
に決まってるさ。
But that passage only ended up being to the guard's office. And can you believe that he spent years, like years making that passage,
生き残っとるやと。そうだ。上の世話は今も
only to get caught by guards because that passage led to the guard's room.
お前、俺がシャバのこと何も知らん思て、でたらめ言うとるんだちゃうんかい。嘘じゃねえ。それに上野は今じゃ登場会の親戚だ。あの事件の後、登場会は上野と五分の逆圧交わしたんだよ。どういうことじゃ。あんたは上野義治を取り損ねた。だが実質上、あの事件の後の上野清和会は虫の息だった。しかし、上野清和会は潰れなかった。なんでや。それはな、あんたの親父さんのせいなんだよ。
Shimano?
親父のあの25年前の事件の直後、笹井のおじきは事件の責任を取って急遽引退してしまった。もしあん時あんたの親父さんが引退してなければ、笹井組は直系の組として昇格してただろう。なんで親父は
To fake out death just to kill the men with life. Wait, oh.
笹井のおじきの引退により組は解散。そして昇格したのは
As expected from someone pretending to be a Yakuza.
柴田組だ。柴田。
I'm sorry, my bad. I'm thinking of Arai. Sorry.
笹井組と直系昇格を争ってたあの柴田組だ。結局25年前のあの抗争事件は笹井のおじきとあんたから全てを
I'm thinking of Arai. But Katsuragi was really playing the pussy right there.
あんたの気持ちはよくわかるぜ、冴島さんよ。さぞかし無念。
Imagine you got fucked around with just like that, bro, and ended up being put in prison, bro, after your failed efforts. And you literally find out that it was a failed effort years later in prison.
あんたは登場界の伝説なんだぜ、冴島さんよ。でもな、25年前のあの事件、実は裏でもっと面白い話があったんだよ。あの日、あんたはもう一人の兄弟分と一緒に上野を襲うはずだった。
Majima.
でも、奴は来なかった。
Because he was ordered not to show.
そうだろ。実はあれはな、最初から計画されていたことだったんだよ。
Look, I'm just saying, it would have been so much easier if you actually used a real gun on him. Like, bullets just did not seem like enough to me, man. I mean, that was kind of like bogus. Like, you're pissed that you thought you finished the job when you didn't. I mean, of course you didn't finish the job. You're using fucking rubber bullets. Use a real gun. What's going on, Guard 2? What's going on, Rob? Hamazaki ain't just gonna use Saejima as bait just to get out on his own, right? I hope he's not gonna do that. Saejima will be at the Sunflower Orphanage first. Hamazaki will go there before Saejima leaves. Sunflower Orphanage is the orphanage that Kazuma runs, right? Around this time, wouldn't Yumi be like a? Wouldn't Yumi probably be like a? Probably around the age she was at around Kiwami 2? Or no, wait, sorry. After 3. We're like close to the present time now, right? Yeah, I think I remember him too. That's the same dude that was He said some shit on my video, but I forgot. It's been like 2 or 3 months since he said something on my channel, so I'm not really sure. I noticed that he did spam my videos with a bunch of comments 2 months ago. Fought him with Saijima at the beach in Okinawa. So around Morning Glory then. Well, I guess I'll continue it all tomorrow. We got far, which is good. Don't want to stay up too much. I guess we did good. The weapon guy? Oh wait, that's the... How did he end up here? I get that he was selling weapons and stuff, like that, but like I didn't even know he was here during those days. They must have probably thought he was a Yakuza too, because he got roped up with them. Save here. Alright. Everybody have a good night. I'm out this bitch.